basically how I chipped my tooth was like literally like so weird. Like it was like so dumb. Like when I tell you guys this story, you're gonna be like, yeah, I'm sorry.
Intro.
Hey guys, it's your girl Mimi back at it again with another video. Yeah, so I need to start getting more consistent. With my videos just because, like, I'm not, you know. Hey! Anyway, but I just thought today I'd do a little story time about the time that I chipped my tooth in France. And yeah, so like this tooth right here is actually fake. Anyway, I studied abroad in France, and like literally my like third week in France, I was like hanging out with like these two people who were like my friends who I just met. And so me and Anesti were hanging out, and then Jose hit us up and was like, oh, a bunch of the people from like, because there was like a party the night before, so like a bunch of people from that party are gonna play soccer if you guys want to come watch or come play, you know, blah blah, just like inviting us to come out. So I was like, yeah, okay, you know me, just like any opportunity to like meet other French people, I was like, I'm there, I'm on board. Like, so anyway, Jose had a bike, okay, that he had written, and he met up with us. And one of my friends, Anesu, was like, hey, can I ride your bike? And he was like, yeah. And she had her bag, and it was, I don't know, it was just like awkward. So she like took her bag off, and she was like, hey, Kelsey, can you hold my bag? And I was like, sure. So she throws her bag at me, and as I'm going to catch it, because she's on the bike, as I'm going to catch it, I like went to go grab it, but I forgot I had a water bottle. So I had this chunky monkey wannabe freaking hydro flask water bottle, like this big water bottle full of water, mind you. I literally went like this, and the water bottle like flung around and like smacked me in the face and like broke in half. And I was like so shook, because I was like, oh my god, like my lip was what like hurt the most, because it started bleeding, because my lip had literally busted from this water bottle. So my lip is like bleeding, like gushing literally gushing blood everywhere in front of like this guy that I literally just met. Like, this is my second time meeting him. It was just like so awkward. And I'm like, oh my god. And I'm like, and then I like felt something in my mouth, and I was like, oh my god, like, did I chip my tooth, or like what just happened? Like I was just like so like just like in shock. Like I was literally like shook. Like I was shooked. Like I was like shook. Like shook. Like I was literally shook to the core. Like I cannot even tell you guys how I'm shook. Like, just imagine you hit yourself in the face with a water bottle thinking you just busted your lip and your tooth is missing. Huh? Like, I cannot even calculate it. Hey! My head wants to scatter. So I was just standing there now. I was standing. I was like, hey, yo, please tell me. I was like, did I chip my tooth? They were like, yes. I was like, hey. I was like, is it bad? They were like, yes. I was like, hey. I wanted to, like, cry. Like, I didn't cry, but I was, like, in shock. I was just, like literally standing there, and I'm, like, mind you, I'm gushing blood, bleeding, and my friends are like, oh, my God, they're worried, because they, like, just see, like, a whole bunch of blood in my mouth, and I was just, like, oh my god, what the heck? And I was like, I have to look on my phone, like I have to see like what happened. And my friend was like, no, don't look. And I was like, is it bad? Like I started getting scared, because I was like, what do you mean don't look? Like, oh my god, like I was just like freaking out. I look on my phone, and literally like my whole tooth is gone. I was like like literally I was like, you're joking. Like I was like, oh my god. And it was just like, oh my gosh, I'm so ugly. Like I can't believe this happened to me. Like I was just saying a bunch of what just happened. And then my friend Jose was like, oh, do you still want to go play soccer? And I was like, go play soccer? I just chipped my tooth. And he was like, so, but like, you're okay. Like, your tooth just like chipped. And I was like, I'm not about to go with half a tooth, okay? I'm not about to half tooth my way into this soccer field with a whole bunch of French people that I have, one, never met, or two, barely met the night before. Like, sis was not gonna do that, okay? No. Mind you, there was a lot of cute guys playing soccer. I was just literally like, no, I'm sorry. Like, I'm going home. Like, I'm not gonna go play soccer. And so me and my friend like literally turned around to go back to my place, and I literally just busted out crying. Like, I was like bawling my eyes out because we started walking a little bit and we are just like, what the heck just happened? And I was like, I don't even know. And we kind of laughed, and then I like thought about it, and I was like, no, but like my tooth is actually like broken. Like, I thought about it and I was like, holy cow, like, I love my teeth. I just love my smile. And so it just like made, like, really broke me. Like, literally broke me, like, physically and emotionally, that my tooth was half gone. Like, and we go back to my place. I'm in my room. I called my mom and she was like, what? It was so funny. Like, I video chatted my mom and she was like, how did that even happen to you? And I'm like, sis, like, I wish I knew. Like, literally, who even knows nowadays? Like, my life is a movie. Like, just fix my hair really quick. Okay, someone just tried to call me and I'm like, trying to do this story time, okay, people? Like, everyone's in my business. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so anyway, so like, literally I called my mom and she was like, what? Like, how did that happen? Like, are you okay? Like, all this stuff. And I just told her the whole situation and she's like, everything's gonna be okay, you know, just talking me through it. Motherly advice, you know. But she did think it was funny. Like, she started laughing too. And like, I also like laughed it off because it is kind of like funny, like, what are the odds? But it was just like so sad also at the same time. After that, me and my friend kind of like chilled, and it was so funny because I was like, I have this like Bible like devotion thing. I was like, oh my gosh, of course the one day, like I was telling my friend this, like, of course the one day I don't read and do my morning devotional, something bad happens to me. So we literally sat there and like read it together, and then like read the Bible verses in the Bible, and then prayed, and like took like a little nap. And then she was like, well, do you want to go out tonight? And like she kind of like talked me through it. Like, shout out to her, because she was like, honestly, there's no point of you just staying here right now. Like, you're in France, you might as well just go out. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, your tooth is chipped. Like, that's the reality of it. And like, I had to just realize that myself. Like, my tooth is chipped. I'm either gonna stay home and be sad, or I'm gonna go out and still be probably sad that my tooth is chipped, but at least I'm like having fun with my friends and like being social and interacting, rather than just like being by myself. So I was like, yeah, you know what? We'll go to like a bar, you know? The bars are chill, whatever. We go to a bar. I end up getting schmasted, like literally hammered. Je suis très bourrée maintenant et je pense que je parlais beaucoup en français parce que je suis très bourrée. Et oui, c'est ça. I have some videos I could show you. Like, literally, I'm like, what the heck? But I just told myself that I wasn't gonna let the tooth, like, the issue that my tooth was chipped bring me down. Just like, whatever, you know? And I was just like, what the heck? Like, at the end of the day, like, I'm still pretty. Like, this doesn't define me. Like, I'm still a good person. I still have my friends. Like, even like my one friend Jose, who like went and played soccer, like later on that night, he like hit me up. He like came to see me later on that day after playing soccer and all this stuff. So like, my friends were still like, you know, checking up on me and still there for me. So I was like, there's no need. And like, granted, there were so many times I felt down and insecure, and like I did really have this strong mindset of like, I'm still gonna have fun. Just like my whole study abroad experience, I was like, I'm gonna make sure that I'm like having fun. And where am I going with this? I don't even know. Like, sometimes I just talk and talk and talk, and I'm like, what is going on? Woo. But yeah, I felt so, like, there were so many times I felt so insecure, and it's so weird because I've never really felt super insecure about myself. it was just so weird for the first time to like be like actually hardcore insecure about my looks. Like I just felt like everyone was looking at my teeth and like people were looking at it. Like obviously I would look at it too, duh. But it was just like when you're in that moment, you just feel so vulnerable. And it was just such a struggle. My tooth was chipped for 3 weeks. So yeah, it was pretty crazy. And what they ended up doing was just like gluing the bottom part, the part that chipped, back on. And then like when I came back to the US, I got like a new tooth, like I forget what it's called, but yeah, there's like a whole thing I just really learned that like at the end of the day, these little things don't matter. Because I look back at that now and 3 weeks of my life is so minor. And like while you're in that 3 weeks, it felt like the longest 3 weeks of my life. I'm not gonna lie. I was just like, oh my gosh, like when am I gonna get to this dentist appointment? And I actually like called so many dentists and it was such a struggle. Also, another thing that I want to say is like another thing that I also really learned during this period is that life is so precious. Like you never know when you might be like with your friends and you hit yourself in the face with a water bottle and then your like tooth literally breaks in half. Like you just never know when that could happen. But like I'm literally grateful for the experience that gave me because it was really weird, but you know what? It made me stronger. Definitely helped me develop some tough skin, which is good because, woo, Lord knows I needed it. But yeah, so basically that's like all I have to say. I just wanted to talk about how I like chipped my tooth. And yeah. But yeah, go ahead and give this video a super big thumbs up. And hit that subscribe button and the notification bell for when I might post another story time like this. Because we all know crazy-ish happens. And I got lots of stories. Okay, that's all I gotta say. Yeah, I don't know. I just like realized like not a lot of people really watch my videos all the way through. Like I was looking at my like logistics and I was just like, okay. I just want to do something a little bit interesting so that people can actually like listen to my content, like, you know, and be a part of it. Like I want this to be a group thing. I don't want to just be making stuff and then no one likes it. Like that's not the point. So yeah, anyway, I've just been rambling and talking and my hair is just like looking worse and worse by the minute and the sun is like going down and down and down and lots of things are happening. So I'm just gonna go now, but thank you guys for watching my video. I hope you have a good rest of your day, evening, night, morning, afternoon, whatever it is. I hope you have a good one and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!